I met Bridget on St. Patrick's Day 2005.
Mm-hmm.
And
At Houlihan's
at
restaurant.
Houlihan's restaurant.
And that was my maiden name,
Yes.
Houlihan. We were friends for years.
Well, we were friends after that for a long
before
time.
we started dating.
But
yeah.
mostly in a group setting.
And then I made my move and he missed it.
Totally missed it. So our story is, we went out to dinner once, and I was dropping her off, and there was a Rush song playing, and I like Rush.
The Rush is
The
a
band.
band from like the 70s.
80s, 90s,
Yeah.
everywhere. I then proceeded to create a curriculum on Rush that I sent to her.
Because I admitted that I knew nothing at all about Rush, and so I got YouTube videos and song lyrics and concerts that I was supposed to watch, and I was quizzed on later.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get this call from Bridget, and and she says, "Hey, there's a movie about this band that you like. Do you want to go see it?" And I was like, "Huh." I called the theater because I thought it was like a movie, like it's going to be out for a long time. They're like, "Oh no, it's only at the documentary. It's only going to be one night."
I've done a lot of strategic planning.
I didn't know that she did that already. So then I went, "Okay, I'll come pick you up." So we went. Our friend who I was telling her the story, and she said, "George," and I'm like, "Yeah. This girl went to a Rush documentary with you?" And so I kind of got a little clue then, and we hung out more.
Yeah, but I had always liked George. I liked him for years, and I think what I liked most about him is we had both worked at the same place, but at different times. And so by the time I started working there, there were people who knew George, but they wouldn't necessarily know that I knew George. And every time his name came up, somebody had something nice to say about him. So it was so cool to hear such nice things about someone that I liked so much. So I decided to be patient and make my move.
And then I got a clue.
Yeah. And so we had a really romantic wedding. We got married on the same date that our two sets of parents were married. Different years, but on the same day. And then I wore my mother-in-law's ring and my mom's dress.
I'm a driver. I'm a wheelchair repairman. I've gotten good at that. And also wheelchair serviceman. And I get things off of high places. I put clothes up on high places. I do a lot of different things.
And one time we were driving along and he was listing all his jobs.
Yes, and I said, "I do all these things, and what do you do?" And she was very pensive, and she went, And she looked at me and said, "Well, I am a delight." And I went, "Yeah, that's it." Perfect.
Mm-hmm.